Our next story takes us here to Monroe, North Carolina, a city with a small town feel here in the courthouse square. Would you believe this area is also known for being the hub of manufacturing of engines for the commercial marine industry, as well as creating an added green advantage for those giant cargo ships that are always trying to save energy at sea, as you're about to see. They're the giant vessels responsible for moving global goods from one continent to another, container ships. But just as important today as the building of bigger ships capable of carrying the most cargo on a sea voyage is the ship owner's commitment to the environment, making sure those vessels are green and sustainable to save energy and reduce their carbon footprint at sea.
For both ship owners and operators, sustainability is a critical issue, and they're turning to sustainable solutions that go right to their bottom line, not just in terms of the environment, not just in terms of energy efficiency, but also reduced wear and tear on their equipment. Good environment is good business for the shipping industry, and that's where we come in.
Here, testing is being done on a regular basis at the Colfax Fluid Handling Test Lab, a 6,000 square foot, 4,500 horsepower test stand facility.
Traditionally, Colfax Fluid Handling with customers all over the world in the oil industry, in the power industry, and commercial marine industry has turned to us via our legacy brands such as Allweiler, such as IMO Pump, for efficient pump solutions. But the voice of the customer told us that we need to bring value beyond the pump. Sustainability is a critical factor both in terms of the environment as well as energy savings.
One critical area for both operational and energy savings on any ship is its seawater cooling system. These centrifugal pumps are critical for cooling the engines, generators, and other equipment on board that consume huge amounts of energy.
In the ship, it's inconvenient to try and exchange heat with the air, very convenient to exchange heat with the water around the ship. So on most ships, there's water being pumped in from around the ship, and it goes through a heat exchanger system and removes heat from the excess waste heat from the heat systems on the ship.
It was the application of smart technology to control a ship's seawater cooling system that truly paved the way for massive savings in energy aboard ship. That smart technology was developed at the Colfax Fluid Handling plants in Radolfzell, Germany, and Stockholm, Sweden, as well as right here in Monroe, North Carolina, where the CM1000 series is now touted as being a breakthrough innovation for the marine industry. The CM1000 is an intelligent controller for seawater cooling systems that will not only maximize a ship's pumping efficiency, but also lower its operating and maintenance costs.
We save ship operators and ship owners up to 85% energy consumption. And also not to mention it cut the maintenance cost to as much as 50%. So it does not only save energy for ship operations, but also extend the equipment life.
This is a tremendously exciting development project for us. It's a culmination of many years of development of smart pumping technologies.
It's smart technology that is constantly being tested and upgraded in Germany, in Stockholm, and here at the Colfax Fluid Handling Test Lab. The CM1000 is being used to monitor ship cooling pumps for operation in virtually any sea condition in the world.
I'm going to use one example. This container ship sailed from New York to Barcelona. Then I click Next. Then the simulator calculation will show you how much dollars you can save for this route, and also how much CO2 can be reduced. So as you can see, during the 1 year operation, 6.2 tons of CO2 can be reduced, and the savings is $141,000 for this kind of size of the container ship.
Surprisingly, 35 or 40% of the energy that goes into the operation of the ship actually is expelled as waste heat. This is electrical energy in the ship. There's a tremendous loss there. And through application of our system, the ship owner can receive up to an 80% reduction in that waste heat loss. So it's a tremendous reduction and a tremendous savings for the customer directly into their pocket.
The CM1000 series offers an automatic monitoring of the ship's cooling pumps around the clock, as well as a variable speed operation that adjusts and lowers the motor and pump speed as needed. Thanks to smart technology, the CM1000 is like a shipboard computer for saving energy on the high seas.
We only supply the cooling power when the engine needs, so we call it on-demand cooling. When engine need and how much engine need, we change the speed accordingly. If you reduce speed X% amount, and the energy savings will be 2 times of that, which is significant. So the total savings for a ship operation can be as much as 85%.
It's very exciting. It's a source of pride for us because we're able to bring green solutions to our global commercial marine customers that also help them be successful.
It all comes down to smart technology that results in reduced fuel use, and that means a greener, more sustainable vessel at sea.